Hey everyone, welcome to Atlas Gaming. I release content every day, and today we're playing The Long Dark, continuing our playthrough. And we're going to read some notes. In chronological order, I guess. Okay, this is the one that we found first. This was the one that we found, yeah, on the dead guard in the middle of the road. Official typewritten orders for Black Rock prison guards. Examine. To Officer Gray from Regional Deputy Commissioner Stevens regarding Black Rock transfer. We have arranged additional officers for the upcoming, or have we arranged additional officers for the upcoming inmate transfer? Roads and conditions are never good on Great Bear, and this year I'm hearing they are even worse than usual. Let's make sure we have enough help where and when we need it. As you know, this bunch won't make it easy on us. Regards, R. Stevens, Deputy Commissioner. Okay. So the point of that is just like they have a particularly rough crowd with their inmates, right? And they need to get help in order to handle them. This is the one that we found on the convict. I'm soaking right through this paper. All that's left of me, those cowards. Like something jump up and bit me. Was wrong to follow Mathis. No leader, no, don't trust him. Won't lead you home. Okay. So betrayed by his fellow convicts that he was trying to escape with, I guess. Soaking right to this paper. All that's left of me, those... Okay. Forest Soccer Collectible Part 2. This is the one, I think we found it in this barn. We're out here, Pleasant Valley Outbuildings. Pretty sure it was in the barn that we found it. People aren't ready for this kind of change. They live among nature, but not with it. Inviting the machines in, well, they'll see how that goes for them down the road. It's on the road where we'll make our stand. Okay. We don't have part 1. I'm not sure if it's, let's see, if it's all contained in the same area, meaning this is pretty beginning, you know, like I would have imagined that if part 1 were in Pleasant Valley here with us, then we would have found it by now, or already before part 2. Everything's kind of set up. This area seems less less closed in than Mystery Lake with all of its you know, like the wilderness and mountains and hills that were too steep to walk up, stuff like that. So I guess what I'm saying is like it's less linear. So maybe they were, I don't know, planning on us going here first. Who knows? But we are going to go. We're gonna go do the main mission. Trauma. Find Thomson's Crossing. We're gonna go down there. Hopefully they'll set us up with a friendly NPC who doesn't leave us with more questions than answers like Molly has. And then hopefully from there, it'll lead us out to these areas. Black Rock, it appears a number of survivors from the Black Rock prison bus crash have found their way into Pleasant Valley. Investigate to see if the events in Milton have followed you through the mountains. That'd be kind of cool. And then, yeah, same thing. So just 2 possible locations where they'll probably hold up, or possibly hold up. So we're looking good on survival mechanics. I think the wind is howling outside though. How much do we have? How much water do we have? 7.14. Yeah, good. Our weight, we're already pretty darn close. Pretty darn close, huh, to the cap. We have a lot of stuff, like a lot of weight we could shed with like no thought put into it. All this firewood. We're going to take it because we don't need to get rid of the weight for now. And let's just wait a minute. Let's try to... Please hold. Okay. So, well, I was hoping we're going to wait, right? Just so it's easier to find our way to the door. But also, mainly, in hopes that the fire would... What's the door? Yeah. Or that, not the fire. The wind would have passed the weather. It seems like that is not the case. It actually sounds like it got significantly worse. Yeah, so we're heading that way, I believe. Let's get away from the barn so we can see the arrow. We're at full health, so hopefully that'll be good for us. There's a bridge right over here. We can see it. And unfortunately, it's a headwind. I do want to explore these buildings, but now might not be the time. There's a bin right here on our way out, so we'll get that. Bummer. Holy cow. We're gonna take some health damage here.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
We don't need coal. No more coal. Thanks. Holy cow, that's the coal bin. Oh, it even says right there, coal bin. I was gonna say, well, how'd he do? That must be the coal bin. There's smoke up there yonder. Man, which way? Oh, is that coming from the town? I don't think so. Because it looks like it's right over here. Oh, I can't see with the... Let's just keep going. I can't point with the cursor because it doesn't record in the videos. I haven't found a way to get it to. So I try to do my best. But in that instance, there wasn't a best way because it would take time, and time is not on our side right now. We don't have any cloth. We can't make a shelter, a snow shelter. The best we could do is make... Oh, maybe it is coming from the town. I don't know. The best we could do is make a fire if we really needed to. Hopefully we won't. I wish we could go into third person sometimes just so we could see Astrid's posture as she walked through this cold. Because this is brutal. This is, what does it feel like? Negative 38? Yeah, this is the kind of cold where, like, it's frostbite. You know, like, we don't have very good clothes on. And we're nearing a hypothermia risk. And then also, just having, like, the bridge of your nose exposed, you get a brain freeze immediately. Walking into the wind like this. Frostbite on your nose, toes, fingers, ears, all the extremities.
Smoke. Maybe that community hall from the flyer.
Astrid, now's not the time. Let us walk, lady. Okay, there we go. I really like the openness of this area. It's a stark contrast from the last areas we've been in. A lot of deer, that's good. We have a bow, but it's only... It says that it's for small game. Oh, brutal. Yeah, I can see a house, I think, way over there, like in the center of the screen. I think. It might just be... No, it looks like it's stones. Or like, you know, just earth. Part of the landscape. Okay, we need to be moving along faster. Astrid. Well, the road looks like it goes that way, right? Oh, we're not even on a road. Never mind. I thought we were. Consuming calories at double the rate. The wind just changed direction, which is really nice. Because now we're actually moving along instead of shuffling. It's interesting how there's the smoke, it trails off that way as if like the wind were blowing that way. But no, you can see it. The wind is taking it perpendicularly to the end of the trail.
Mining town.
Okay, find Thomson's Crossing. I think, yeah, we just did. Okay. And now the wind? No, the wind is not stopping. She just said it's a mining town. Maybe that explains all the coal. Do we want to go by the giant bonfire? I don't think so. Not yet. We do have a gun. So my thought is, like, somebody set that fire, right? And it's big. So that fire needs to be maintained, especially in this wind, in the cold. You know, like, it needs to actively be... Wood needs to be added to it. Fuel needs to be added to it. So someone's probably over there. Just a guess.
Okay.
Gamey lake whitefish cooked. Gonna eat that right away. Got some matches on the counter. This house looks a lot like one that was in Milton. Like with the herbal tea where it is, the matches right there, I remember it. Got a can opener on the counter. We are going to take it this time because... Well, I explained it, but I'll explain it again. In the last video I did. When we open cans, in episodes 1 and 2, it says opening and then eating. There are two different indicators telling you what you're doing. And in this one, episode 3, it says that we're smashing it open. And then a mechanic of the game is supposed to be that can openers maximize the calories in food, like in canned food. So anyway, I just got a hunch. We'll try it out. We're gonna eat this though. Cooked gamey lake whitefish cooked. Gosh, I hope it doesn't give us food poisoning. That would be a bummer right now. Okay, we're good. Yeah, drink some of that soda. We just waste calories? Yeah, we did. That's alright. Get this all stacked up, good to go. Okay, what else can we find in here? Oh, now we have 2 up arrows on the body. We don't need to start a fire. You know, like, this game could so easily scare the bejesus out of me if it just had somebody standing in the bathroom. You come around the corner and there's a dude like, oh, hey. What's our weight like? Yeah, we're gonna take the water. Because we can always drop it. Oh, I could have just taken all, huh? It's hick water. Not the most appealing, but, we did that in Milton. We took some
Nobody needs this anymore.
toilet tank water. It is clean. Do we have a knife? We don't have a knife. We can break it down. Takes 10 minutes, 34 calories. Good to know. There's cloth in the world. Newsprint. There's a bed. Good to know.
This'll come in handy.
Depending on how much the game sends us all over the place, we might be able to just, like, occupy a house. Decent cargo pants. Yeah, do we... I think she just put them on. Yeah, cool. That helps. Some. Okay, more drawers.
I'll take it.
Yeah, we're gonna take it just to compare it to what we have. Orange sports socks. Some... There's a patch. Now we're good. We're already overburdened. That was quick. It's an interesting place to keep socks. Yeah, this is exactly the same house that was in Milton. The dress shoes right there.
I can use this.
Worn simple parka. Let's take a look at our clothes options now. Probably not going to be better than that. Okay, 0.2 degrees. Yeah, there we go. Wear that one. Yep. And then actions, harvest, 20 minutes, 2 cloth. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I like this part of the game a lot. I mean, it's just simple decisions. Is it better than what we have? Yeah, it's like 90% likely that it will be better than what we have. Oh, I just harvested that. I'm an idiot. I'm talking. Oh, well. Bummer. Okay. Gotta slow down a little bit. We're gonna wear this. This one. We will harvest that. Wow. That was a bummer. Oh, well. There are other houses, other clothes. What else? That's it. So, if you haven't noticed so far, like, whenever we have multiple items, or, like, say if we're wearing something, and then there's another thing that we could possibly wear in the same place, there's a little, like a gray triangle in the top right of the clothing tile. Like, these tiles over here. Okay, how much cloth do we have? We have 5. Okay. We need... Let's go back here. Let's look at our clothing. Is anything... The boots need repair. These jeans need repaired. Socks. Definitely socks. Actions. Yep. 38 minutes. How are we doing on daylight? Yeah, I think it'll help. Especially with the storm going right now. Although it sounds like it might be subsiding. Oh, no, cancel. That was harvest. Yeah, repair. It's weird. Some things you can use the sewing kit on, and some things you can't. Or did we just pick that sewing kit up? I don't even... I don't even know. Okay, 60. Yeah, we're gonna repair this. The sewing kit makes it faster. Sweet. Okay, now what do we look like? What else needs to be repaired? Jeans, but I don't really want to waste the time on the jeans. I think... I just have a feeling that we'll find something better soon-ish. These we probably won't. So we're gonna repair them. Yeah. Get all of our, well, at least feel a little bit warmer, right? Just a little bit. 74. Pair. Okay, last thing for now. Repairing the jacket. I got a couple pairs of socks from the drawers and turn them into cloth and then use them to repair. Oh, you know what we could do? Actually, warm leather shoes. Yeah, let's break those down. We'll get leather from them. Actions, harvest. Yeah, cured leather, 2 of them. Hour, 15 minutes. Yeah, we'll do it. No, let's go outside. We'll come back to it. I just kind of want to, like, get, like, you know, the general exploration out of the way. Like, kind of trigger the quest, that kind of...
That's got to be the community hall.
That kind of stuff. Like this, right now. This is what I was talking about. Oh, okay. It's one of those kind of bonfires, I guess. Like a signal fire? I don't know, it just reminds me of something like from Lord of the Rings, right? Ooh, okay. Every fish you cook produces oil. That's new, I think. Oh, no, we never cooked fish in the episode 1. Or 2. No, in episode 2, not 1, because that wasn't an option. Pry bar? I think we have one, though.
Heavy.
Yeah, we already have one. We don't need to. Can't answer the phone. There's a book. Yes, there are people coughing. Yeah. Oh, look at those revolver rounds up there. We'll get to it in a minute.
Really useful.
Maybe we'll need those revolver rounds. Everyone's turning into zombies out here. Revolver and... Okay, 10 rounds. Nice. I like the prospect of using a bow. Pleasant Valley Collectible Part 2. Well, we're going to look at it real fast, but I'm pretty sure I know what it is. Not that one. This one. Oh, no, it's not what I thought. Okay. Parnell was out checking road conditions for his next delivery and saw some of those tree speaker maniacs lurking near the highway passes in and out of the valley. He wasn't sure what they were doing, but we need to stay vigilant. More drawers. Okay.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Yeah! Found it right away in this episode. We found that at the end of episode 2. There's a little backstory to it. I'm not going to get into it. If you've been following the playthrough, firstly, thank you. But you'll know why I'm excited about that. Okay, there's a bedroll. We have one.
Drop any of this gear.
It's perfectly warm in here. These people must be all sick. Let's leave. I don't want to get sick. No, I'm kidding. This is just like literally where you come to get sick. There's a... So it's a community hall, but it kind of looks like a chapel, right? This is like the chapel that we're in, right? Well, now it's the stage that ruined it. Okay, here we go. Cutscene. Bald Man McGee.
Oh, hello. Did you come from the crash site like the others? All the cots are taken, but you can sit by the fire, warm up a bit.
I didn't see a single cot.
How did you know about
The crash site. Don't you remember? Another one suffering from shock, maybe.
I crashed, but days ago, far from here.
No. You crashed yesterday. In the hills. A terrible crashing sound. I even heard it over the howling blizzard. Don't you remember?
Listen, I'm sorry. You must be mistaken. I crashed, but not here.
Oh, of course. Well, please stay and warm yourself by the fire until we can figure out where you belong.
Is that an infinity fire? That would be so cool with cooking places. This is like the equivalent of like Grey Mother's house, except it looks like it's better lit. Okay. It doesn't matter which one we choose.
What is this place?
This is the old community hall in Thomson's Crossing. We gathered people here when the weather started turning bad. 3 or was it 4 days ago? the houses became too cold, and it seemed better to bring everyone under one roof. Then yesterday, the crash survivors started showing up.
So, these people are all survivors of a crash?
Well, most of them, yes. There were maybe half a dozen people in and around the town site when the blizzard first hit. Over the past day or so, the rest have slowly arrived. Most of them from the crash site.
What crashed?
A passenger airliner, best I can tell.
Oh, wow.
Most of the people who arrived were too weak to talk about it. But judging by the thundering sound and the size of the fire on the hills, whatever crashed up there, it must have been something big. Are you sure you don't remember the crash?
He said passenger liner, so like, in a rural area like this, I would guess like a DC-10, unless it was like a 737 and they were passing over. Anyway, a lot of people, and like frankly, I don't think the guy's math adds up, because when we walked in, there's like 8 people on the floor, and yeah, it just doesn't seem like there's enough people. Maybe it's more of like a representative type thing.
How long do you think this weather will last?
You're not from around here, are you? Whoever named this area Pleasant Valley had a pretty good sense of humor.
Oh, don't tell me that, dude.
We get some of the harshest weather on all of Great Bear.
But, I mean, it's worse than usual?
Yes. Another storm blew through about a few weeks ago. The worst I've seen in years. Blocked the roads, in and out. I'm afraid we're stuck here until the road's clear.
Will someone come to check on the town? Clear the roads so you can get out?
I don't think so. Not anymore. We'll have to wait for nature to take its course.
But what will happen to all these people?
Honestly, I'm not sure. We're down to our last food. We can melt snow for water, but that will only get us so far. And this time of year, there's always another blizzard around the corner. Things might be different if the power hadn't gone out. The best thing we can do is try to keep these people warm and fed, and then we'll see what the Lord has in store.
Yeah, I noticed the guy's collar.
You seem disoriented, but you're in much better shape than the others. Maybe you can help us.
I'm a doctor. I can have a look at the survivors and see how to help them.
That sounds like a good place to start. Once you've had a chance to check on them, come back, and we can try to figure out what can be done for them.
Okay. A lot of questions. I'm not gonna... Oh, check on the plane crash survivors in the hall. Okay, so it's more than 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Doesn't matter. I'm not... That's being really picky. Okay, bandage, cool. Anything else? Can we take their food? They'll be fine. They're NPCs.
The owner's around.
More water. Jeez, so much water. Oh, nice. Nice. Hunting knife. Very handy. It makes turning cloth into cloth faster. Storage cupboard. Why can't we use a pry bar? Wood matches? Okay, sure. I think we have enough matches now. That's like 60 matches, I think, total. Cloth, good.
Hope nobody needs
Yep,
this anymore.
leave those. Don't need them. They need to light these candles in here. Don't need matches. Oh, bummer. It's all empty. Why is it all empty? Can we find some Drano and put ourselves out of our misery? Big Moose Kicks. I'm not a big fan of the coffee. I'm just kidding. It's all empty because these people, like, they're out of stuff. They don't have anything.
This'll come in handy.
We already have one. Already have one. Yeah, shoot. This is the exit. Leave community hall. It's locked. That's interesting. Why is it locked? Upper cabinets? Oh, man. So many containers to search.
I'll take it.
Well, it kind of beats picking up sticks. Hey, coffee. We already have tea. We're good. Can we get, like, a jar of peanut butter? Okay. Well, that's... anyway, that's fine. Let's see if there are cooking spaces on the stove. Or on the fire, the hearth. Yes, there are. Nice. Nice. Thank you, game. Bottle of water. We're going to pass on that one. You have anything up here? Like any secrets? What is that a ladder going up? Yep, that we can't use. Bummer. Where does it go? Oh, there's like loft up here on top. Oh, okay, so it's like the catwalk like for productions and stuff, right? Like hang lights up there, whatever. You know, like for shows. It's a community hall, that's a stage. So, you know, you'd probably have like, it probably doubles as like a church and like a, you know, performing arts or whatever. And then so part of that whole process is setting up the production. We got wool socks. Hope nobody needed those. Oh, okay. Oh, there we go.
Let's see what's wrong here.
Diabetes. Bummer. Gosh. Hyperglycemic risk caused by type 1 diabetes. Needs insulin. That's what she had, huh? That's what was in Astrid's locked case that Will was carrying around forever? So, that's right. We're a doctor. Astrid is a doctor. Cool. Kind of play a different capacity, I guess. Chloe?
Let me have a look, okay?
You know, like, we'll wear another hat, so to speak. Hypothermia. No treatment. Okay, good. I was just gonna say, man, if they need treatment in, like, this super warm, infinite fire heated building, then... I was gonna have to say some things. Okay, this person is fine. That person's fine, I guess. Bennett! You look good.
You over.
Why don't you go out and hunt, dude? Get some food for these people. He is concussed. Caused by plane crash, injuries, needs time, and bed rest. Okay, so only one person needs something so far, the insulin. 1 for 3 is not bad.
Easy. Just
Mr. Franklin. No treatment required. Okay. So one more? Eric. Ooh, not looking too good,
okay?
dude. He already died? No. Oh. Yeah, treat affliction. Drink all the water you want, man.
You'll feel better after you sleep.
So 5 out of 6. There's one more. Where are you? This one. Yeah, Winston.
I'm gonna check you over.
So we need insulin. That's it.
I've had a look at the survivors. Most are in fairly good condition given the circumstances.
These were the lucky ones. You'll find the ones who were less fortunate in the basement.
Oh, jeez.
May God take mercy on their souls. They died from their injuries, or were found dead. We put them downstairs to keep the bodies cold. And also, well, there are wolves around,
Yeah.
you see.
Keep their bodies from being food.
Yes, I've seen them.
Bummer.
I think I can find most of what these survivors need. But there is a diabetic in the group. They're gonna need insulin, and soon. Do you know where I might find some?
That's bad news. No, I don't.
This survivor has type 1 diabetes. That means their body can't produce insulin. If they don't get it, they'll eventually go into shock and probably die.
Well, then we need to find some. And soon, before the blizzard becomes too powerful to even risk going outside. I need to remain with the survivors, minister to them. But you can go and look for the medicine they need.
I will.
Dude, what?
Any suggestions you have would be very useful.
Most of the surrounding houses will be empty, but you may find some of the minor supplies you need to treat the survivors. The diabetic came in from the plane crash a day, maybe 2 days ago. So, your best chance to find their insulin will probably be to find their luggage at the crash site.
How will I know which luggage is theirs?
You'll have to search everything you find and
Oh,
hope
good.
for the best.
Okay. You keep an eye on everyone, and I'll be back as soon as I can.
Thank you for your help. One more thing.
Yes?
Many of these survivors are in bad shape. From the crash, it's true. But I've seen this sort of thing before. People need hope to survive. And if they can't have hope, they need some closure. People here, many of them weren't traveling alone. They're broken-hearted, worried sick about their loved ones, feeling guilty. Why did they survive when others didn't? You can help them find some closure.
One thing at a time, dude. Let's get the insulin.
But chances are searching the crash site won't be a pleasant experience.
I've seen death before.
Yes, you're a doctor, so you understand the fragility of human life. The fragility of the human spirit is more my domain. For the ones who've lost loved ones, if you can bring them some closure, that will help to start their healing process.
Yes, it's well known that the mind and body are inextricably linked.
If you encounter any artifacts, any information that would help to identify those who did not survive the crash, that information might be a salve to these poor broken souls. Then perhaps they'll have a chance to face tomorrow.
I'll do what I can to find IDs, documents, anything that can help identify the people who didn't make it.
In turn, take this, my child.
Oh, I'm not religious. Please, keep it.
It's not for you. Please, humor me.
I don't understand.
At least until I can minister to those souls myself. Having you carry this rosary while you investigate the crash site, it would bring an old priest some comfort. It will be the closest thing to my being able to pray for them.
I mean, no disrespect, Father, but do you really believe this will help?
Perhaps in the end, faith is all we have.
No comment. I will say one thing, though. This dude just told us he has to stay here and do that. That's what he has to do. He's got to stay... Yes, the phone's ringing. He has to stand right there and not do anything while we go outside in the blizzard and do all the work. This dude could at least go around and, like, search the houses for food, right? Not getting, like, the real, like, you know, survival or urgency of the situation here. That's all. I'm gonna answer the phone in the next one, though. This video went a little bit long due to that cutscene. Is that gonna bother you? Tough. This game is called The Long Dark. Thanks for watching Atlas Gaming. I release content every day. We'll see you in the next one.